Hey everyone, we are in the garage today cleaning up some stuff and kind of organizing and preparing for a few projects we've got going on, and I wanted to show you some of the things that we're doing. So first off, just cleaning up. Been going on a few campouts lately, doing some other stuff like that, and so we just had to get our camping gear put back away, stowed away. I've got Trail Recon playing on the TV. It's kind of nice to watch that in the background as I'm working. It's all videos I've already watched, but it's kind of fun to rewatch them. So it's got a lot of Jeep upgrade videos that we're going to be doing here in the very near future. First off, I got a bunch of stuff left over tools that I borrowed from my friend John when we put the drive shaft on the Jeep, the Tom Woods drive shaft. So I got to return those. And while I return those, I'm also going to give John my stock navigation system from my Rubicon Recon. It works great. He's still got the factory non-navigation, non-touchscreen stereo, so this will be fun to put in his Jeep. That'd be a nice little upgrade for him. We've also got some fender flares. Those of you who have been watching some of our videos know that we've had some issues with fender flares. We took some chunks out here and got some pretty big scratches. Scratches are just cosmetic. It's not a big deal to have scratches, but they are coming off. And as we drive, they rattle. It's going to scratch paint. And we want something a little stronger. Back is the same way. Again, a lot of scratches and things like that, but they're, a lot of those clips have broken. So we've got a new set of fender flares here that very excited to put in. Not going to put these in until we get inner fender liners though, so that's going to have to wait just a little bit. We also have some Metal Cloak Kevlar brake lines for the rear that we need to put in. When we did our Metal Cloak dual rate 3.5 inch lift, it came with brake lines for the front, so no problems there, but in the back we still have the stock brake lines, and I'd like to be able to get the it did have a relocation kit, an extension kit that makes it hang down a little more so it doesn't cause problems, but I would like to get those upgraded to Kevlar, so instead of that regular rubber tubing, we'll have something that's going to be a little stronger, a little more durable. So we've got that set, and we'll have to do that. You'll notice I also got a brake bleeding kit. I got this fairly inexpensive, I think it was $5 maybe on Amazon, so really nice way to bleed those brakes in a really convenient way, and we'll show you all how to do that. Excuse me. So another really exciting one for me, and we're going to do our best to film it, is we've actually got a bunch of JCR trusses and brackets that need to get welded on. These are for the knuckle, and we've got rear and front trusses. One of these is actually for a Cherokee, so there's a truss here, a truss here. So this is for the front, this is for the rear. We've got other parts there. So that will actually go to reinforce the axle. So it goes in multiple pieces here, and then those little C-clamp pieces go to reinforce there and there. So it'll be a top piece and a bottom piece on both sides. So we'll reinforce those, and then of course one for the back as well. So should be a lot of fun. The welding and the trussing is not going to be done by me. We're going to use the Jeep guy here in Utah, and we'll have him do that work because he's really good at it. And I have only welded once in my life, when we made the bracket for the third row seat, which is stashed up there right now when we don't use all 3 rows. It's nice to have the storage space. So I've only done welding once, and I certainly haven't welded different compounds together. There's a lot of different compounds, steel and all sorts of materials there as you're welding, and you have to be cognizant of how each of those materials heats and changes. So I'm not going to attempt my second attempt welding on something as important as reinforcing my axles. But it's exciting to get it done and have that supported, because this is all on our pathway to the Rubicon. We'll be doing the Rubicon Trail next year, and there's a lot of things that we want to do to protect our Jeep, protect the components of the Jeep, and get it ready so that when we go on the Rubicon Trail, we can spend time enjoying the trail and not spend time dealing with brakes or damage or things like that, which is inevitable on the Rubicon Trail, especially depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it. But we're going to do everything we can to come off the Rubicon Trail unscathed. Cross your fingers. Anyway, that's a few things that we're doing here in the garage. I got to get back to cleaning here. Still have lots of stuff sitting around, and then when we're done, the goal is to clean the Jeep as well. It's a little bit dirty and dusty from our last couple trips, and we just need to get that thing cleaned up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell icon so that as we make new videos and publish them, you'll get notified right away. Thanks for watching.